conclusive evidence about the incident since months ago is actually... Is it?
It might be.
That star from that. Here.
Think about it.
Well, the box was the only thing that was at the scene that would have been evidence.
Wasn't there something inside the box?
Yeah,
Pepper.
I guess with pepper.
What are you sure?
Yeah, just some pepper. What kind of what kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
It isn't a joke at all! It's the decisive evidence you asked for!
What do you mean?
We're told that the victim was trying to take the wooden bots away with him. He was doing so because this is a piece of decisive evidence. It's what was inside.
Another unbelievable conclusion. Very well, Mr. Wright. What exactly are you trying to say? Are you claiming that Regina Barry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper?
Taking the note into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw.
Foolish fool who never tires of his own foolish ways. If you're so sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answer this question.
Hey.
What is Regina Barry's intended victim?
The word intended is a little weird there. Technically, there's no
Yeah.
intended victim. Who is this?
That is Acro's younger brother.
What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead.
Technically, that's true. However, Bat has been in a coma for 6 months now.
That'd be expensive.
It's not a stretch to see how Acro could feel that his brother is dead.
Regina. She did that to him?
Did you spend your entire life dreaming of new ways to be a fool? Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Acro's brother, Sean Dingling. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state.
Everybody just gets his name wrong now. He just sits there.
Just like a tear falls down his face. Lion?
Miss Regina Barry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. They wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her.
So then what happened to Acro's brother?
He's not the victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident.
I feel like Francisco's voice gets whinier and whinier over time.
I see. Yeah, she's getting more and more desperate, so she's more and more whiny.
Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory, Phoenix. Do you think that's what actually happened? Do you think what happened to Bat was an accident? What happened?
You don't need to say it before any decision.
Yes, I do.
There's no health bar.
Yeah, but I was scared. The lion biting Bat was no accident at all.
What?
You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There's no way that Regina would ever incite her lion to attack another human being.
She may not have incited the lion to attack another human being, but Regina is responsible for making the lion bite Acro's brother, Bat.
The scarf, maybe? That's just a scarf.
Acro! This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct?
That's right.
Why didn't you just say no? He literally didn't need to give that point to him.
Yeah.
You can't lie on the stand.
But there's no direct evidence that we're
I mean,
supposed to wear
Pops
it.
already ran a check on it.
No. What?
Gumshoe's the one who gave it to you.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to say they used to wear it all the time. Come on. His life is on the line here. He could go to jail.
And who is the one that gave this scarf to Bat?
Regina. Regina gave it to him.
Regina.
There's something more than just blood on the scarf, Your Honor.
And what that might be, what?
Pepper!
Pepper!
Pepper! Regina gave the scarf to Bat right before the accident, and she covered it with as much pepper as she could. Hey, what's with the silent treatment?
Excuse me, Mr. Wright.
Wait, what was the bird flying inside?
You've done a good job of... What? You've done a good job of fingering a criminal.
Why are you seem creeped out? That's a line.
I've never heard it before.
It's not the dirty bird.
But out of curiosity, what was her crime?
It's like pointing your finger at someone.
I guess. I just never heard of it before. Miss Barry gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. A lot of peas. Where's the crime in that?
It still seems like the judge doesn't get it.
Mr. Phoenix Wright? Wasn't it said that the lion seemed to be smiling?
Smiling? That lion was smiling?
Right before Bat was bit by the lion. For a moment, the lion's mouth changed and it looked like he was smiling.
Lions? Smile?
I've never heard of them smiling, however.
Smiling?
Lion sneeze.
Smiling.
Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all. In reality, all he actually did was just sneeze. He sneezed because of all the pepper on the scarf.
What?
You fool!
She helped him out to that conclusion. What is she angry about? You've gotta be kidding me!
I'm surprised Regina hasn't shouted for the stands at this point.
Yeah, or left or something. I want to go join a different circus. Move away. What's the matter, Miss Von Karma?
I object for objection's sake. Mr. Phoenix Wright, this theory, you believe it? You really intend to say that this is...
Of course I do! It's the truth! The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother due to this accident, or this joke as you put it. Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina.
You foolish idiot!
Huh. It almost does seem like a terrible joke, doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. To think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves.
Are you telling me that what I said was true?
Acro! You're gonna catch these hands!
You don't mean... You can't mean witness!
Are you confirming the defense's claim?
Mr. Wright, unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder.
What do you mean by that?
The pepper, the scarf, the lion. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's an even bigger problem with your theory.
What would that problem be?
The same problem it's always been. Evidence. If I dropped Max's bust on the top of the ringmaster, where is the evidence that proves that claim?
Huh?
You mean the conclusive evidence?
I knew that was coming.
We just read a wall of text and I'll have to skip it off.
The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or the lack thereof to be more precise.
The murder weapon?
The bust that the defense claims was used. If that were to be found in Acro's room, and if it wasn't covered with the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes.
Yes, it would be.
The bust. The bust.
Nick! You gotta do something!
This is the last step. If I get this one right, the case is won.
Quest to search Acro, I'd say.
The defense requests the search the room of the witness, Ken Dingling. What is it now?
It looks like you still haven't figured things out, have you? By now you must know the meaning of Von Karma's total justice.
You mean...
Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Acro's room yesterday.
What did you find?
There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Acro would not be here as a witness. But to put a point on it, Max's bust was not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for.
You see, Mr. Wright, the bust wasn't in my room.
Furthermore, Detective Dick Gumshoe executed the search by complete surprise. And we took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that. End of story.
Just wait a second. Something's funny about all this.
It looks like you lack the final nail to put into my coffin.
But, what about the scarf? What about the note?
What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that is relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the ringmaster. You should know that by now.
Do something, Nick! Don't let this case slip away! The bust, where is it, Phoenix? Where? Where?
Where's the bust right now?
You're Phoenix Wright! You know where the bust is! You know, Phoenix! I know you do!
It's not even a single clue.
Where
How am I supposed to know where the bust is?
Where? Seems this case is coming to a close. The defense's counter-arguments look to have fallen short.
Thank you for your support.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright.
I think that brings an end to the cross-examination of this witness. Where is Max's bust? I need to know! The defense needs time to prepare to present its case. Its case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous and I just bit my tongue. Huh?
What?
You wow!
Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide, isn't she?
Do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright?
Oh, are you asking me?
The rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck.
Hey, wait. You can't be serious.
Acrobats always have their lives on the line, don't they? That's how Acro's lived his life up until right now. Now it's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. If we don't, we're certain to lose. Very well. The defense may proceed.
He doesn't have a clue, and I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon.
Walking the tightrope of logic. There's no room for a false step. Sink or swim. The only way through is forward.
The murder weapon. Where is Max's bust now?
Somewhere in this courtroom. That almost seems so weird. I'm gonna pick it. That's what I would vote.
Okay, I guess I'll go with it. It's obvious! The bust is inside this very courtroom! It's actually this one.
It's obviously where? Well, they always have dialogue for it, even if it's wrong.
Allow me to pinpoint the location of the bust once and for all!
What?
Acro! I'm sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off from your wheelchair?
I'm sorry. I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright.
Well, you are a big guy. You have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. I just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under that blanket. It seems to me that it'd be really easy to say, hide a bust under there.
Once again, your penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright.
I think it's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bust is under there. We all know that you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found the murder weapon in your room, it would have all been over. Which is why you had to hide it in the only place that you could hide it. Under your wheelchair. Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Would you please remove the blanket from your lap?
Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterfully played.
You fool! How could you?
You've got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. Actually, two of them.
We don't get to see him take off the blanket and show the bust.
No.
I just want to know how that even works.
There's like a little metal bar thing on the wheelchair, and then it's like that.
I don't know. I'm just imagining him like using his leg strength to hold it up or something, but he doesn't have leg strength.
Two of them?
Miss Franziska Von Karma and Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What?
There's just one thing I'd like to know. How did you know to launch the surprise search on my room last night? There were two pieces of decisive evidence. The cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away with the trash. Regina always took my trash out every morning, you know. But the bust, obviously I couldn't throw that away. When you executed your search, all I could do was try and hide the bust. And the only place that I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. Ms. Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? I was completely sucked in by your calculated strategy. And now to be caught in the middle of court, hiding the murder weapon. There's no way I can escape that.
He couldn't like throw it away later.
So you've got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Ms. Von Karma.
Like, all he had to do. Well, couldn't he have just not consented to a search? Just been like, hey, I don't feel comfortable with you searching my legs.
They didn't search his legs, but
Yeah, so he could have got away with it.
they could have got a warrant from the judge who's standing right there.
Would the judge have been like, okay, yeah, let's search his legs?
Yeah.
Yes. And couldn't he have just gotten rid of it later on instead of holding onto it for like 4 days?
Well, it was in his apartment, and he couldn't get rid of it.
Well, they searched his apartment. He could have just threw it out the window at that point.
Well, right after the search, they took him to the prosecutor's office, remember?
And he was kept there the entire time?
Yeah.
I thought he went back to his home, so that's where we interviewed him.
No, because remember, Franziska comes in at the end of the interview and takes him to the prosecutor's office.
I guess. I don't know. It seems like he could have had a better chance. It all makes sense now. I can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing.
Huh. You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. No, I sure couldn't.
I can't believe it. Me? Make a mistake? Why did I order a surprise search of your room? If only I hadn't done that.
Seems we've finally arrived at the truth, this time for realsies. Acro.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you kill the ringmaster of the very big circus, Mr. Russell Berry?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime.
Acro!
All my brother wanted was for Regina to like him. That's why he'd tease her. One day my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard, you couldn't help yourself from laughing. That's why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back the same way.
And that's why she covered the scarf with pepper.
I know she didn't mean for anything bad to happen. I know this. She just wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times too.
Why'd you stick his head in the lion?
But I just couldn't forgive her, no matter what.
Just dumb.
Well, he stuck his own head in the lion.
Yeah, but...
Why shouldn't she stop him?
Yeah, because she gave him a thing of pepper scarf. And he's like, oh, let me wear it. Oh, it'll be funny putting my head in this lion. Like, why didn't she think, like, hey...
Well, the whole point is that she's really naive. That's why Mo wants her to see this. Stop being so naive.
I guess.
I think Mo's just a sadist.
Yeah, I think Mo's just a weirdo. Probably sitting there laughing while she's crying.
I couldn't forgive her, no matter what. What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never, ever being able to understand her. Your brother became a star. Regina believes in that so purely that she would laugh innocently when saying it. Too innocently. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried.
That's when you decided to do something about Regina.
How dreadful.
So are you saying that you are a victim in all of this as well?
No, that's not what I mean. I'm nothing but a murderer. That's who I am.
Why is he crying milk?
He had some of the...
Oh, the milk was foreshadowing.
He had some of the dairy in the lobby. At first, I thought I'd kill myself. Then I pondered giving myself up. But I just couldn't up and leave. I just couldn't. Not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't up and leave yet.
This has been such a strange case. Almost a reflection of the circus itself.
I'm an idiot. I can't believe it. You beat me again.
I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible discussion. Thus, I'd like to declare my verdict. Not guilty! Yay! This court is adjourned. I get to go home now. I like to imagine the judge actually doesn't sleep in any of these cases until they're over.
You know, earlier you could choose where you thought the bust was in the courtroom. If you say it's to the judge's desk, even if you're at full health, you instantly get a guilty verdict.
He just takes a gun out and shoots you. Fabulous! What I think?
Does this judge get mad? I think you're...
He gets mad that you're accusing him of being an accomplice.
I didn't think it would actually be in the courtroom.
I didn't think so either.
But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this.
Acro, the ringmaster.
Regina, Bat, the monkey. Not a single one of them was a bad person inside her. That's a good question. One I don't know the answer to, especially about that monkey.
Maddie, congrats! But only at max 1,000,000 of them!
Thank you. Oh.
What's with the vibe in this room?
We're just thinking about Acro.
No. If you worry about people too much, then you'll be like this forever and never be happy.
Huh?
She's been like this for a while now.
It's all my fault! So sweetie pie! Oh, bad Acro! Let never come back! Now everyone's gonna split up! Regina! Mr. Wright, tell me something.
Well, what do you want to know, Regina?
Acro said something right at the end.
I just couldn't up and leave yet.
Does that mean that Acro, you gonna try to get his revenge on me?
He's not gonna do that to you, Regina.
Are you sure? Are you really sure? I can believe that?
Yep, Acro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore.
If that's true, and I want to see some evidence.
Huh?
Do you even have evidence? You should get show a picture of her dead dad again. The actual crime scene photo, I think.
So what about this? Now do you understand? There's no need to worry.
You showed me a picture! I'm not gonna tell you the truth! Oh no, what's going on?
Oh, looks like I made a mistake with that one.
Poor Regina.
Hey, Max.
I thought maybe you'd say that. Well, he loved your phone, so he would.
I don't. Was there
Sorry
any
for what he
evidence?
did.
There is, but you didn't pick the right one.
What was the right one?
I don't remember.
Oh. What is it, Mo?
We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened. So whenever you'd like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract.
I understand. What a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow. What's gonna happen to the circus now?
That's the big question. Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Even though he's not here anymore, everyone is sticking together. Staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. That's why I've made a decision.
What is it?
I've decided that I will take over as the new ringmaster. I'll turn this circus into the best circus the world's ever seen.
The best circus in the world has ever seen?
Don't laugh.
That's quite the goal.
Yay! I can't wait!
Well, I guess that changes things.
Huh?
There's only one thing the best circus in the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusions. Which means the circus needs the best musician the world's ever seen.
Max, stop it with the musician.
I'm a great musician. Let's work together and make our circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy?
I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you.
Regina, you're gonna help them too, aren't you?
I don't know. Maybe the big circus would be better off without me.
What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think that I brought you to court today? We've got to work together to make the very big circus bigger than it's ever been.
No.
Moo is right, sweetie pie. Can't beat the very big circus without Regina Bear.
Max? Nick?
It seems like everything is going to turn out alright here.
I can't wait to go see the biggest circus and the best circus in the world's ever seen.
We'll save you the most fabulous seats.
It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm going to order special whoopee cushion seats. I see. What made the case? Yesterday's surprise raid really paid off, just like you said it would, sir. You had it all figured out, didn't you? It was just a theory. If Acro really was the killer, I thought this was the only way it could end. Especially if he was a defense attorney. You mean Mr. Wright? Of course. Well, Detective, my plane is about to leave. As for Mr. Acro's case, you need not worry. I plan on personally stopping by to the Chief Prosecutor's office as soon as I get back. Understood, sir. I'll be waiting for you, Mr. Edgeworth. Boom, boom, boom.
The end.
I think I hurt my throat a little doing that clown laugh way too many times.
Wait, so I'm confused. The next case, going to be Acro's case? Are we going to defend him against Edgeworth?
No.
Okay, good.
That's too bad.
I don't want to see Acro again. Or Mo.
Especially since we finally proved the monkey did it.
Or Max.
I think that Acro just covered for the monkey.
Yeah, probably. He is the monkey's. He was probably the monkey's accomplice, so he covered for him. To keep the monkey out of jail.
The monkey is getting away with murder.
Yeah. But I also think Mo had something to do with it, because Mo just gives off, like serial killer vibes. The way he, randomly just deadpans. So I think Mo's a creepy serial killer, because he brought the daughter over to the case to watch them find out that the reason her dad is dead is because of her.
Yeah. Forced her to mature. Toughen up. Put hairs on her chest.
Forced her to experience trauma.
She had a mental breakdown afterwards.
Yeah. Mo was the real evil guy. But what is the next case then? Does it have anything to do with those people?
I guess you'll have to find out.
Next time, it's a
Farewell, my turnabout.